From the 22nd to the 24th of this month here in Tallagh's Civic Theatre, transition year students will put on a series of plays written by themselves under the title Tenderfoot. Let's go inside and find out what it's all about. Veronica, thank you so much for having a chat with us here today.
You're welcome.
Tenderfoot, tell us exactly what it is and why we are here.
Tenderfoot is a word, it's another word for apprentice. So really that's the idea we work on, is we provide an opportunity for transition year students to come and learn about theatre by making theatre, and they do so under the guidance of working theatre professionals. We have Gavin Costick, who's one of our tutors, our mentors. Gavin is literary officer with Fish Amble Theatre Company, and he's directing a play that has been written by one of our young people. We don't ask them to write to a theme, we don't ask them to limit the language they use, we don't ask them to limit the form of theatre that they can write in.
And what has that resulted in? What are the plays about this year?
So some of them are character dramas, some of them are teen comedies, some of them are about the bigger world, some of them are satirical, you name it.
Lauren, thank you so much for having a chat with us. There's two productions that you're part of.
Yeah. So I'm part of one called Late Night, and it's basically a talk show, but it's kind of a spoof, and I'm playing Bono and the host is John Travolta.
You're playing Bono?
Yeah, I'm Bono. So.
And what is it about Tenderfoot that you think is so good?
I think it's just the fact that you get to be yourself. Like when you're in school and you're doing acting or writing or anything, like you have to kind of monitor what you're saying because you're like, oh, I don't want to get in trouble or whatever, but here like you're free to just do whatever you want.
And I guess you can explore different avenues of what you'd actually want to do in theatre. And
yeah.
Is acting something you want to do for the rest of your life?
Oh, I love acting. I'd be kind of quiet, and then when I go out on stage I can be like a completely different person.
Excellent. Now, please welcome your host, John Travolta.
Hello and welcome to Late Night Controversial Opinions. I'm your host, the wickedly talented, one and only, John Travolta.
David, thank you so much for sparing a few moments because you're a very busy man, putting everything together at the moment, stage manager and also writer of one of the plays. So tell us about the play that you wrote.
The play that I wrote is called Happily Ever After. So it's about a boy who has a girlfriend but she isn't really that nice to him. So he goes to this music course for a week and he meets another girl. And he tries to ask this other girl out by breaking up with his old girlfriend, but it doesn't really work out. So
doesn't sound that happily ever after to me.
Yeah, that's a bit of an ironic title.
Oh, I get it. And how strange is it seeing actors bring those words that you've put on a page to life?
Yeah, it's weird, alright, seeing the words that you wrote down on paper being performed on a stage.
On a bed of money and road I stay, but I'll be okay.
That moment when plays written by young people are performed and presented to an audience of young people is a really fantastic thing.